Can ISF filings be submitted for goods that are transported via international air courier services with restricted chemicals? Welcome to our video on the topic of Importer Security Filing, ISF, for goods transported via international air courier services with restricted chemicals. In this video, we will delve into the question of whether ISF filings can be submitted for such shipments. So, let's get started. ISF filings and their purpose. Before we answer the question at hand, let's quickly review what ISF filings are and their purpose. The Importer Security Filing, commonly known as ISF or 10+2 filing, is a mandatory requirement by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, for almost all ocean shipments. The purpose of ISF filings is to enhance supply chain security, improve risk assessment, and facilitate smoother customs clearance procedures. ISF filings for air courier shipments. Now, let's address the question of whether ISF filings can be submitted for goods transported via international air courier services with restricted chemicals. The answer is no. Currently, ISF filings are only required for ocean shipments and not for goods transported by air. This means that if you are importing goods via an international air courier service, you are not obligated to submit an ISF filing. Alternative documentation for air courier shipments with restricted chemicals. While ISF filings are not mandatory for air courier shipments with restricted chemicals, it's important to note that you may still need to provide other documentation in compliance with regulatory requirements. These requirements vary depending on the type of goods and country-specific regulations. Some common documentation for such shipments may include transport documentation. This includes airway bills, bills of lading, or other documents provided by the air courier service. Safety data sheets. Depending on the nature of the chemicals, safety data sheets might be required to ensure proper handling and transportation. Customs bond. When importing goods, especially those with restricted chemicals, it's crucial to ensure compliance with customs regulations. One important aspect to consider is a customs bond. A customs bond is a financial guarantee that ensures the payment of duties, taxes, and other fees to CBP. While customs bonds are not directly related to ISF filings, they play a critical role in import transactions and customs clearance. Consult with a customs brokerage professional. To navigate the complexities of importing goods via international air courier services with restricted chemicals, it's highly recommended to seek the assistance of a customs brokerage professional. A customs brokerage expert will not only help you understand the specific documentation requirements and regulations but also ensure smooth customs clearance processes and compliance with the relevant laws. In this video, we explored the question of whether ISF filings can be submitted for goods transported via international air courier services with restricted chemicals. While ISF filings are not required for such shipments, it's vital to comply with other documentation requirements and regulations. Additionally, considering the significance of customs bonds in import transactions is important. Remember to consult with a customs brokerage professional to ensure a seamless and compliant importing experience. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more informative videos to come. Disclaimer below.